Yes.
Okay, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The distinguished principal of our Government First Grade College, Kemparaju, the learned faculty members of the college, distinguished teachers who are networking with this particular program, students, invitees, participants, ladies and gentlemen. Indeed, I am very happy to associate with this one of the important academic program, that is the short-term training course for a period of 10 days, organized by the Department of under the Collegiate Education, the Government First Grade College, Kemparaju, with the intention of providing an opportunity for all the teachers and the students to learn and understand the new initiatives that has been happening in the field of higher education. So friends, we all of us know that we are all living in the time of crisis. During the last 6 to 7 months in the world, and from the last 5 months in our country, that is since March till today, we have undergone a lot of critical situation because of the corona COVID-19 pandemic problem. We all of us know that all economic activities are standstill, business activities are standstill, even education programs are also in the standstill. But in spite of that, we the teachers, we have taken alternative paths to involve in teaching process and to make our students in the learning process. So during the last 3 months, the faculty, the students, educational administrators, planners and policy makers, we are all involved in teaching and learning process in spite of so many physical, social and economic problems. Secondly, you know that education is an important sector for any country's progress and prosperity. If any nation want to achieve any development in any sector, like social development, economic development, scientific development, technical development, cultural development including, education is the very fundamental issue and it is the basic foundation. Education today, since from early decades, is one of the debating issue. Almost every day, every week, every month, every year, people across the world, they are debating on the importance of education and also equally debating on how far our education system is relevant for this changing society. We always love the word change. Change is a part of life. Change will not take place in isolation or on its own. Change takes place because of some change developments. Changes takes place because of some actions. Like in any other sector also, a lot of changes are taking place in the field of the education. So the ultimate goal of any educational program, since we are all belongs to the field of higher education, our ultimate objective is to provide competent manpower, human capital for the society's progress and prosperity. In the colleges and universities of all kinds, general colleges and universities, technical colleges and universities, and also these specialized professional colleges and universities. Our all ultimate goal is to produce quality graduates or the graduates associated with competent knowledge and skills so that when they enter into a particular job, they can perform and show the success very effectively. That is possible through quality education. So like that, human capital, what we produce from our education institutions is very, very important. And quality is the order of the day. Everyone wants quality. Everyone expects qualities. So that is why a lot of initiatives have already been taken, but through the new education policy. One of the important objective of new education policy is to produce quality graduates required for the societies. So like that, a lot of initiatives have already been taken. The Government of India, Ministry of MHRD, UGC has brought out a number of new policies to develop quality education, quality teaching, quality learning, and also quality research. These are the very fundamental activities of any higher education institutions like colleges as well as the universities. So when we talk of quality in education means quality will not come on its own, but quality should be there in all aspects of our higher education. There must be a good quality curriculum, good quality laboratories, good quality teachers with effective knowledge and skills, good quality infrastructure, good quality education policies, and also the good infrastructure for research and development. So that is why today education is also one of the competent sector, one of the important sector, but competition is there. I repeat once again, competition is once again order of the day. In every field there is a competition. Similarly, competition is there among the education institutions, competition is there among the universities. When you look at the global records or the world reports, even though India has got her independence in 1947, 7 decades we have completed, but till today, not even a single university has figured among the total 100 universities of the world. But in spite of our greater achievements in other sectors, India has achieved significantly in the field of science, field of technology, particularly information technologies, field of space science. But in the field of education, particularly higher education, not even a single university has figured among the top 100 universities of the world. This is one of the very important issue in which all educational policymakers, all educational program makers, and we also teachers has to think seriously how to develop our education institutions to show that India is having a great, competent educational infrastructure which comes within 100 top universities, 100 top higher learning institutions in the world. So, moving further, the very objective of this short-term training program, training course organized by our esteemed First Grade College of Kemparaju, Government of Karnataka under collegiate education, is to help our faculty members to upgrade the knowledge, upgrade our skills. Why we should upgrade our knowledge, upgrade our skills? I always believe in the word change because nowadays in every subject field, a lot of changes are taking place because of invention, because of innovation, because of other developments. In every subject, not only science and technology, even in languages, even in literature, even in social science subjects, a lot of changes are happening. So when the changes are happening, developments are happening, we have to learn those developments. We have to keep in touch with those changes. Hence, we need a platform. This is the platform through the short-term course where you will be exposed to various developments happening in various subject fields through learned lectures delivered by eminent scholars in the next 10 days. So the college has systematically planned this particular program so that they have drawn competent resource persons from various subject fields so that you will be exposed to the new initiative, new developments, new advances, new inventions, new discoveries happening in your own subject field. So technology is one of the effective tools which has helped our education system because technology is not a substitute. for any teacher, but technology is a supporting effective tool for our teaching and learning process. The developments in ICT, information communication technologies, has created a new revolution in the world. The revolution in the life of every person. We have reached a situation that without technology, we can't start our life. Without technology, we can't perform any work. So that technology has encroached every part of human life. We are depending day by day more on technology. We are depending more on technological devices because technology gives a lot of dividends, advantages. That means in a short term, in a short span of time, we can do our work very efficiently and also effectively. So, even in the field of education, there is a lot of scope to introduce new technological devices for teaching purpose, for learning purpose, for publication purpose, and also for the research. So we in the field of higher education, our primary concern, primary activities are twofold. One is called teaching and learning, another one is research and publication. For these our activities, how effectively we can make use of these technological devices. So since yesterday or since last March or April, we are a little bit low in using the technologies because though we are using the technology in the classroom environment for teaching through the PowerPoint presentations. But look at our critical days of since March 2020, how we have further accelerated our teaching process through the online teaching program. Today, online teaching and online learning is becoming one of the important issues. Though the corona or the COVID-19 has created a sort of health problems, but to survive in that environment, we the faculty members, we have used the technology to continue our work, our responsibility of teaching through using online devices. So that we have proved that even at the time of critical situation, if the technology is available, if we use our technology, definitely we can reach our stakeholders, that is the students. It is true that to succeed in this online teaching environment, definitely we need the support of good and a strong internet access bandwidth technology and also the logistics for the students. But it is a beginning now. This year is a beginning. And now the students are also aware of it. And we teachers also aware of that. Yes, definitely there is a lot of advantages. There is a lot of scope to use the new technological devices for the teaching. That is why online teaching and learning has gained a lot of momentum. See that even lower level education, primary and secondary education also, there is a lot of initiatives and also a lot of attempts for us made to continue our teaching for even our kids through this online teaching environment. In spite of limitations, any teaching learning environment is having a lot of limitations. In the meanwhile, there is a lot of other advantages also. When the limitations and problems are there, gradually we have to resolve those limitations and also solve such kind of a problems. Nowadays, the younger generation, who are our students, they are very much aware of it. Today's generation is technological savvy. They are depending more and more on technologies, and there is a lot of scope for them to take the advantages of teaching through use of these technologies. So like that, technology has helped to resolve many of our problems. So look at the future days. Future days, ladies and gentlemen, is the brighter days. Future days are also challenging days. Now, the days were gone about our just responsibilities. So coming days, teachers' responsibility is multifold. Our work, our responsibility will not end just by go to the classroom, deliver the lecture, and complete the syllabus. So there are other works more than teaching inside the classroom. There are other responsibilities where you can make our teaching program more effective by using the online technologies. You all of us know that, you all know that. So last month itself, so Honorable Central Minister, so about our Finance Minister, Nirmala Sitharaman has said that so in the coming days, the online teaching will be effectively planned. The Government of India has drawing a good policy and also developing a good plan for to the online teaching as well learning process. So in future days, definitely the technologies will be very faster, technology developments will be faster, and also access to technology is also easier. And it is true that even now rural areas still they are lacking these internet access bandwidth facilities. But in the years to come, these kinds of problems will be gradually solved so that the future generation, which are more of IT savvy, they want to take the classes, they want to take the teaching, they want to listen teacher not only face to face but also through our online teaching programs. So that's why if you look at a short term changes, the changes happened in India from March till end of June, a remarkable changes. How our teachers, we are never expected this kind of a situation. Students are not accepted. We teachers not expected. But situation has made us to go for online teaching. Though our success in online teaching not 100%, it is the first experiment. At least we have reached 50%. If our plan is very well, if we develop our technology, if we have our technological gadgets and good infrastructure, definitely we can reach 100% through these online teaching and learning programs. So like that, if you diagnose the advantages of online teaching, there's a lot of advantages for the students, there is a lot of advantages for the teachers. For the teachers to teach complex issues in a simple way, technology is the best advantage. Even our many of the practicals, many of the other problems in the field of mathematics, in the field of commerce, in the field of accounting, we can live process, we can tell them, we can demonstrate them through this online teaching demonstration process. So like that in future, lot many educational technologies will be developed, which will be effectively applied for teaching as well as even for practical areas also we can show in real-time setting. These are some of the very new issues are developing. So that is why I said future days technology will going to change the educational scenario. Technology will going to make a great impact on our teaching. So earlier we used to go for inside the classroom with a paper or with a chalk piece. Now the situation will change. We will go with a technological device. Even though we are not able to go to a classroom, even if we apply for a leave, sitting in our home, a teacher can deliver his class. Even the students can't able to come to the classroom because of some problems. If he is absent, I think he can get an access our teachers. Now the two students are also having a lot of other advantages. So if they have such kind of a technology, they can record the lectures where in one lecture inside the classroom the students cannot be able to understand. The same lectures can be listened, can be learned so many times so that the students can, by repeatedly listening to the teacher's lectures, he can collect, he can understand and grasp a lot of ideas. So like that, we can enumerate so many positive points on the online teaching side. Definitely that is why even the Government of India, Government of Karnataka has taken a very positive steps in popularizing the online program. I think just not a popularization, but it is a necessity. Online teaching, online learning is a necessity. Yes, lot of criticism is there about how online teaching is more effective than face-to-face. Definitely face-to-face teaching and learning is very effective, and this technology that will going to supplements, supports and gives a lot of advantages. That is why there is a more and more momentum there's a more and more people are involving in teaching learning process. So in that line, this kind of a program organized by the short-term training course by the principal and the other faculty members of this college is at the right time. They have taken the initiative on this particular topic, and you will be exposed to lot of other vital issues, developmental issues, so that by participating in this program for 10 days, you are going to gain a lot of knowledge. You will be exposed to new avenues, and your knowledge level and also your skill level will also be expanded. And I wish this program a great success. Thank you very much.